aka Seva, and this is Ray of Light Tarot. Happy Friday. How are you guys doing? Welcome on in. Come in and say hey. And let me do some things here while we are waiting for people to join. I'm going to light a candle. Candle lit. And I'm going to call in some positive energy tonight. Welcome. Nice to see you. Chandra Sangat, welcome. I love that you're here. Guys, like the video, share, whatever you can do to help it get spread around. I have a list that's open for tonight. Only have 3 names on the list so far. So as people come in and you want to get on the list, you're welcome to do that. Darcy, oh, hey, good. Darcy, you're at the top of the list, so I'm glad you're here. We're going to start with yours. First, but before we do, let's visit with each other for a minute. How's everybody? Let me get my glasses on. As always, I always forget to put my glasses on before I come on here because I wipe them, and then I forget to put them on. Zainab is here. Welcome, Z. Giselle, welcome. Hey, welcome in, guys. Welcome in. So what we're going to do, just real quick, I want to talk to you guys about last Sunday's full moon. Did anybody, there's Danielle, welcome. Sharp Like Scissors is Danielle. I have you on the list, Danielle. I got your love donation. I want to talk to you guys though about something real quick. I want to talk about something. Would you guys like to talk about something? Beacon of light for you. Hello and welcome. Come on in. Happy Friday, guys. Happy Friday. I hope everyone's had a nice week. I've had a very nice week. Had family visiting, which was great for a couple days. And yeah, it's just been a really nice week. I had a nice day today. It was very, very pleasant day for me. Moni, Monica, nice to see you. Welcome in. Missed you too. Welcome in. I'm glad you made it to a live. We're going to hang out and have fun tonight. I just know it because I'm in a good mood. And when I'm in a good mood, we're going to have fun. All right, so yes, thank you, Darcy. That's the list. You can do Cash App, $ Ray of Light Tarot. You can also use PayPal. Giselle, why? It's so weird. Thank you for the donation. I so appreciate it, Giselle. But I thought I turned the monetization off on this so that people can't send me money via YouTube anymore. I guess you have to do it every time now. Is that how it works? So many things be changing, you guys. So many changes. Okay. Anyway, so I'll go ahead and add you to the list, Giselle, because I'm sure you didn't know that I don't take it through Super Chat. Yeah, guys, if you want to get on the list, do what Darcy said. Either go through Cash App or PayPal. Both are available, and it's $22.22. But Giselle sent me $19.99 through Cash App. I know that's an option, and I so appreciate it. It's so kind of you. So if you would like, I will add you for a question. I can add that in there. So guys, I want to talk while we're kind of chilling. We can get started on the readings because the first 2 is you and Julene, who are both here. I think I saw Julene. Didn't I say hey to you? Yes, Julene's here. If you guys want, we can go ahead and get into the questions. But I would like to first, if it's no big deal with you guys, thank you, Just Smile. I love my vibes tonight too. You got to love yourself, right? I'd like to talk about the full moon Sunday, the full moon in Leo that happened on Sunday. Anybody have any experiences surrounding the full moon Sunday or anything they'd like to report? Hey guys, when you come in, please hit the like button and share it on the video. And if you can, share it. You don't have to share it, but if you wouldn't mind hitting the like, I'm going to put in the chat the PayPal. Okay. So that's the chat. In the chat is the PayPal. Been a hectic week. Yes. Okay. So I want to share with you what my experience has been with the full moon. Yes, a hectic week. Now, granted, I told you guys that I am kind of just fresh off a breakup. So that was hard. And I wonder. I've been very emotional this week, I noticed, and I thought maybe it was because of the breakup. Of course, there's emotions connected to that. I'll be emotional with that person probably the rest of my life because it's a very sweet, strong connection. But this week, hey Valerie, welcome. Good to see you. And no, it's not that something was supposed to happen. I know, like, I was very surprised at my experience surrounding the Leo full moon energy and how it affected me. And I just kind of wondered how it affected you guys. If you noticed anything or had any anything you want to share. So for me, what surprised me about it, I know that, you know, it was kind of the things I read, and I listened to something Jai said about it on her Instagram, and it all kind of came down to that it was really about kind of, I'm kind of rephrasing it, but like getting to your true self, kind of reaching and experiencing who you truly are, and some other things with that. And what I got to is, for me, was that it really got me down to the heart of the matter about not necessarily who I truly am, but who I'm truly not, and what I want in my life, what I want. Like it made me clearer about what I want, right? Dang, I sent 3 PayPal. No, Monica, PayPal is fine. PayPal is perfect. I was saying the super chats here. Giselle sent 19.99 in super chat, and I didn't know if she was just sending it just to be nice, which is great. I love it. But I was saying to you guys, for the mini readings, do PayPal or Cash App. That's how we do for mini readings. So if you just sent something to PayPal, I'll go get it on the list, and you'll be good. You'll be good to go. So we are about to do mini readings in just a moment. But yeah, anyway, that was my experience. It was very, very, I mean, intense. And the whole week has been that way, but Sunday especially was intense. I talked to a friend who happens to also be a client, who is also a Virgo, doesn't live close by. Same for her. We had very similar experiences surrounding this full moon, and it was heavy, heavy. And I didn't expect Leo energy to feel heavy to me, being a Virgo. So did anybody else have an experience similar to or on the nose that's comparable to that, like kind of heavy energy? I mean, it was heavy for me. I'm not saying it was for everyone, but the fact that it was very heavy for her as well. I don't know if it's got to do with our specific astrology, but there you have it. Hey Val, Val, I know you're. I just want to let you know. I know I've got you on for, just like Zainab, for an Outlook reading. Trying to get to those. So thank you guys for being patient. I know we're here in February, so you need to get an Outlook reading for the year. I'm going to try to get everyone's done this weekend, or at least the top couple. And I think well, no, Val, yours is a little low because you just got that recently. But Zainab, you're at the top. So I'll get to them, guys, ASAP. I promise. Okay, Mel Z7777 says, we had a very emotional week at work with units being reorganized and hurt feelings. Okay, well, see, and that can tell you if you work in a big place like a hospital or a big place, with a big group of people. All truths came out. Darcy, okay, all truths came out. Giselle, I just been praying. I'm a Leo. I'm super emotional. Okay, so you felt very emotional and were praying during the full moon. Valerie said it was heavy Leo moon along with Virgo stellium. Heavy, right? Yeah, super heavy. And look at all the bad news in the world around. Yeah, I think, right. Okay, so here's the thing. It obviously, just smile, Libra, an exhausted week was unpleasant at work. Okay, so it felt probably heavy to you then also. If you were feeling kind of drained and exhausted, that would come from like a heavy energy. So what I would say is, obviously, you know, it starts with what you're going through in your own personal life, right? So I'm looking at like, okay, I'm going through this, pretty fresh off a breakup, you know, a painful breakup, you know, kind of struggling to kind of reassert myself and get my compass back true north and get back to what I know I'm here to do, which in part is to be here with you good people and do this. And so I thought, okay, maybe it's partly that, but yeah, I think just in reading what you guys are saying, I think, yeah, it carried that for a lot of us, and the energy outside of us is carrying that now too. When you look at what's happening in the world, right? It's getting heavier and heavier, and so these moons and everything else astrologically, you have to keep that into account when you watch kind of what's happening. So yeah, I am with you guys 100%. Okay, so I'm about to start the readings. Do I need to know? Hang on one second, guys. Do I need to know anyone else that sent a payment on PayPal? Right now, I've got Darcy, top of the list. Julene, Danielle. Let me make sure. Go get on the list, guys. The list is open. I'm going to hang out here. I'm not going to quit on you guys. I'm going to do like I did the last time, just go all the way through till everyone's done. If anyone wants to donate a reading to someone who cannot afford one, that'd be fine too. Let me see. One sec. So, Monica, did you say you sent one? Hang on one sec, guys. I'm having some delays here. Can you guys hear me okay? Okay, there we go. Hang on one sec, Monica. If you would like to get on the list for a reading, guys, I will explain how. You can look in the description of the video, and I'll also explain how. You can send, it's $22.22 love offering to the Cash App or PayPal that's listed. Just send the money to one of those two places. I am not doing it through Super Chat. All right, so let's do this. Darcy, go ahead and put your question up. Throw it at me, Darcy. Are you guys hearing me okay? I feel like the connection is lagging or something because of the way it looks. Darcy, can you hear me okay? For some reason, it looks like the connection's lagging on my end. You can't? Julene, are you having trouble hearing me? Yes. No. Yes. Darcy, quit playing. Quit playing. We hear you. Okay. Good. Good. Got it. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, I think we might be on a little bit of a delay here. So if I am waiting for your responses, just bear with me and vice versa. And if it looks like I'm waiting, maybe some of you might be delayed now. You might need to catch back up a second or 30 seconds or a minute. So yeah. All right. Okay. Darcy spoke to Shane. What is his deal? I'm going to use the Deviant Moon Tarot for this one, Darcy, and see what we get. Okay, thank you, Valerie. Good to know. Julene is here. Julene, your question's up after Darcy. Thank you, Universe. Thank you, Source. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Angels, Archangels, Spirit Guides, Ancestors. Thank you for the clear, direct, and necessary messages today. Thank you, Nine Renan, Papa, and McCarthy, all Ancestors and Spirit team. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Clear, direct, and necessary messages for anyone who gets a mini reading today and anyone who is in need of guidance at this time who happens to be in the chat. Thank you. Wow. So here's what's funny. This card was turned over, the Ten of Cups. I don't know why. But obviously the potential is there for this. Like, it doesn't mean, I don't know that it means anything good is going to come of it. Obviously, that's not why that's there. But it definitely, for me, at the very least, means that that connection has the potential, right? That really wanted to be shown. Now I'm going to shuffle. Love and tons of blessings back at you, Beth. Blessed be. Thank you for coming in and hanging with us. The list is open if you want to get added to get a mini reading. It's $22.22 to Cash App or PayPal. All right, Darcy, what's his deal with Shane? What's the deal? Let's see. What's the deal? Okay. Okay, so you've got coming out is the Eight of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands reversed, and then Foundation, the World. Shane is definitely, number one, focusing on working hard and trying to achieve something right now, and really focused on his own material expansion. Thank you, Beth. I've missed you guys a lot too. It's good to be back in here hanging and high vibing on a Friday night with fun people and good people. I really have missed you guys. So yeah, I see here that, you know, he's focused on good things. He's focused on work. He's focused on trying to get work to work for him. And I don't know what that means, if he's looking for a job or a better job or trying to do something. There's financial stuff going on here. And you can see this person's like really in the business. They're working hard. Now you have the sun, you can see that part of these wheels looks like a sun. So that's an energy, if we want to look at it that way, and I do, this person is seeing a lot of clarity and getting a lot of fulfillment in that endeavor, in pushing hard in that way. Now, with the Eight of Wands reversed, they struggle to express themselves in the most emotionally honest of ways and tell you exactly what's happening. So there is an issue with communication here. It's not surprising you're asking what's his deal, because this person's not going to tell you what their deal is very much. They have trouble communicating their feelings, and they have big triggers, so it can make it even harder. Like, some people will be triggered by something in a relationship, but you won't know it triggered them. Like, you may ask them to do something for you, or say something that, because it's their trigger from their past experiences in other relationships, it triggers them. But they won't necessarily tell you, right? They'll just react by hiding or running from the relationship. That's what this feels like. Like, he's got triggers that he hasn't shared with you, and he's running from them. So be aware when you guys communicate, because you will communicate. This isn't done by any means. I mean, you've got the world foundationally. So this is a big chapter for both of you. It's not short term. The world, it's expansive. Doesn't mean it's going to be the end all or be all. Just definitely feels long, right? Make sure you are cognizant and ask about potential things that you may have said or done that could have triggered or offended him that he didn't tell you about, okay? Because that seems like that's part of his deal. So I would just say, listen, is there anything I did or said, that may have given you the wrong idea, or may have triggered you and made you think, may have reminded you of what somebody else did, and maybe now you've got the wrong idea of me, that type of thing. You know what I mean? Thank you for the super chat. You guys, that's so sweet. I appreciate the super chats, but for the mini readings, I want to keep it to Cash App and PayPal, and it's $22.22. That's the places to pay, because that's how we do it over here. Does that make sense, Darcy, what I'm telling you? I hope that makes sense, because I definitely don't feel like this is a permanent issue where he's like stepped away and running. And I also feel like it's going to be something where if you can communicate about it and just ask him honestly, you're going to get answers. You might actually be able to get some answers. Maybe a little hard for him to explain, but he will. So glad you're back. Oh, thank you, Call Me B. I'm glad to be back too. I really sincerely missed being on here. I missed interacting with you guys, and I miss doing this right here for you guys. I love doing my individual regular 30-minute and 1-hour readings. It's fun. I love it. It's draining, but it's very, it's fulfilling for me. But this is more fun, right? Because we get to all kind of hang there together. Some people might add something of interest in the chat, and we get to kind of, share and sort of fellowship together. And that you can't beat. Right? All right, so, yeah, I think so, Darcy. I think so. And I think that you definitely want to look that way for the answers, like within, and also asking him, did something trigger you? Because I think he'll tell you. Hey, Julene, you're going to, hold on guys, one sec. I'm just looking at the list here, making sure I got any and all updates. Okay, so Sharp Like Scissors, Monica. Okay, so it's Julene, Danielle Sharp Like Scissors, and then Monica. And if anyone is sending anything through Cash App or does, just let me know, and I will get you added to the list as well. Okay? Okay. All right. Julene, what is your question? Oh, you sent it to me, didn't you? I think you already sent your question earlier when you sent the Cash App. Does my bio mom have any messages regarding sister? If my mom doesn't come through, I'm sure it will be what sister or ancestor wants me to know. Okay, and that's okay for me to read it in the chat. So Julene wants to know if her bio mom has any messages regarding her sister. And so she also said if mom doesn't come through, I'm sure it will be what spirit or ancestor wants me to know. Yeah, let's see if there are any messages that come through, either from her or from source, regarding your sister. How's your sister doing? Have you talked to her at all since everything? You're welcome. Messages regarding Julian's sister. Okay. The Hanged Man came out. That to me suggests, yeah, like that she's in kind of a holding pattern right now. I know where she is still going. I didn't know if she was still alive. She's really weak. Yeah. It feels like she is still alive also and in kind of a holding pattern right now. I don't know which. That suggests she might be holding on for some reason, like for some specific person or to say something or do something, try and maybe, you know, get one last thing expressed to, or waiting for a person to get there that she hasn't seen in a while. That's it. That's what this feels like. Is to me is like holding on for some specific reason, right? Not just holding on like, you know, lingering, but literally there's like a purpose to it. That's what it feels like when I look at that. It's like a purpose to it. I think Biomom is around her quite a bit. I feel that because the Six of Cups is coming out. Janie, welcome, Janie. Everybody, Janie's here. Welcome, Janie, guys. She did say she's not ready to go yet, but I don't think it's too long. Okay. Well, I like the Six of Cups coming out and the way it came out. It definitely to me feels like she is all around your sister. And it's Lynn, I think. Is her name Lynn? Sorry if I got it wrong. It's been a while since I met her. She's all around her. And yeah, it feels like there's definitely a protective layer. Yes, Lynn. Okay, feels like there's definitely a protective energy or a layer of protection going there, but I don't think there's something else. She's holding on for some other reason. There's a King of Pentacles and a Page of Swords coming in here. So you know, it's funny because I get the sense when I look at this that there's some kind of relationship thing from the past that she's still holding on to. And, you know, we all are funny. We're funny as human beings. We can have faith in things that we don't even share with other people or whatever. But I think there might be someone from her past that she doesn't believe that she's going to leave before they have a goodbye or something. And I don't know how realistic that is. I don't know if that's just you know, in her mind, or if it's actually something that's in the 3D reality, but it feels like this is sort of her perception. You've got the King of Pentacles, and then this page of, okay, Zainab, I'll get you added right now. And then this page of swords here. Again, it's like there's a record keeper here. I feel like the Page of Swords may be a male nurse that's taking good care of her. There's a, or female, but there's a nurse in this hospice thing that's doing a really good job of making her feel comfortable. But something about his voice annoys her, especially when she's either sleeping, trying to sleep, or in that kind of in-between space. And I do think it's a male, so I don't know, but that's just something. I think if you talk to her and you ask her about that, she might start laughing if you get to. But yeah, I don't know why, but something about this nurse's voice is very off-putting just to someone who's laying in a bed not feeling well or trying to rest. Now, foundationally, she has the Eight of Cups. That's a good sign. So that tells me that she is ready to move on. Like, even though she said she's not ready, ultimately her spirit is ready. She just probably she wants to have more time, of course. And I get it. Like, it's instinctual within us to survive, right? As human beings, that's part of what's implanted in our DNA or encoded in our DNA is the survival instinct, right? So that is going to hold on tight even when we're spiritually fit and we understand that this is just a shell, right? This is just a shell holding our spirit. We still, it's within us to hold on. I think as soon as she can let go, she will realize she actually is ready spiritually. Because this is like Eight of Cups. It's walking away. She's ready to move on from this plane and walk away from this. Can somebody pop the PayPal in the chat again? I'll do it in just a second. Ramandeep, I'll put it up in just a second if you can wait. But yeah, she's ready spiritually. She's fit and ready to kind of move on, but she's just not ready. She doesn't think because she's waiting for something, but spiritually she's good to go. So that's good to know that she's spiritually good to go. She feels at peace. She's just got these, a lot of little things are there, but there's some big energy here. You know, this could also be that there's something she wanted to know about, but never got clarity on. And that could be a thing that she always thought, oh, I'll find this out. Before I die, I'm going to find this out. So I don't know if you actually spoke to her or if you spoke to someone around her or what, but it would be interesting if she does have anything that she's trying to find, that she wants to know or anything like that. You might want to, you know, ask her, right? Check with her and ask her. Because it does seem like there's something. I'm going to put it in the chat. Okay, that is the PayPal to send to, if you want to get on the list through PayPal. Okay, Zainab. So, thanks for being here, guys. Also, you cannot use Cash App or PayPal, either one. And the list is just a few people. We got a couple on the list right now, so there's not a long wait if you want to get on there. And I'll keep going tonight. I came on prepared to go as long as people need readings, so get on the list. All right, so yeah, that's what I get, Julene. And there's a couple things that I might share with you privately, maybe later or tomorrow, so that I don't think are for here. All right, so next is Danielle. Sharp like scissors. Danielle, how you doing? Sharp like scissors. How is life treating you? How was your full moon, guys? I wanted to know if my boyfriend was planning on proposing to me. We have been together for almost 6 years, and this is starting to affect me emotionally and mentally. We both want it, but I don't know. Okay. So you're kind of waiting for him to actually to actually do that. You know, so you've talked about it to some degree if you both want it. But you're waiting for him to take the initiative to actually do it, or are you waiting for him to like say, okay, we're going to be engaged now? Whatever it is, if you're waiting, what I would say the thing to do is, just regardless of how long it takes him, what I would do if I were you is really focus it, just like kind of try to let that go and focus in on, you know, you're loving yourself and giving to yourself anything that you're not getting right now. That is what will usually allow you to reset, and then I don't know, it'll allow you to open yourself up to receive just by giving to yourself that love. Yeah, and I mean, let's see. Oh, 3 of Cups, nice. So 9 of Pentacles. Okay. Okay, so there's some Pentacles energy in here, which does suggest for me. Okay, Ramandeep, is that your? Tell me the name to call you by. Is it Ramandeep or Panu? Hang on one sec, Danielle. I'm just going to put it down by that name, but you can let me know and I'll change it. I've got you added to the list. Thank you. Okay, so there is some Pentacles here. We're going to call you RP. Thank you very much. RP, you are on the list. It won't be long. You're 3 down. Pentacles here hanging out, right? So there's Pentacles. There's Michael. Hey, Michael. Nice to see you. Mike, guys, send some love and comfort Michael's way. He's not feeling so great tonight. A little under the weather. Send him some feel better vibes. Yeah, so Danielle, look, this is great. You've got the Three of Cups coming out. So that's celebrating, and I believe it's coming out recognizing that that is going to happen. You are going to have that proposal come in, and it's going to feel really good. With these pentacles, you have the Ace of Pentacles in the foundation, which is it's a good one. It's like the universe is making this happen. It's opening up a doorway and offering an opportunity. But you've also got the Nine of Pentacles. This can be slow moving energy because there's a little bit of, I don't want to say self-centeredness. There's a little bit too much focus on his own stuff and issues. So he needs to be reminded to open his focus up and look out and see you waiting for him, right? That's the big thing. So thank you guys. That's so nice. Oh, look what Beth Blessed Be said. That's so sweet. Julene. See, they're sending you love, Michael. So there's that, right? But yeah, then you've also got Knight of Cups coming in. So he's rolling in to do this thing. And I think it's going to be soon. It's going to be it looks like it's going to be like around a full moon. So maybe at least another month away. We'll have to see. But it's going to be soon. I feel that, and he will do it. So it's not a question of if, it is a question of when. And based on this Knight of Cups and some of these other things, I think within the next couple of months, you're probably going to get that question asked. It's not going to be too long. And watch, it's probably going to happen around a full moon. Be patient, my dear. Be patient. Focus on gratitude. Get that gratitude journal out and focus on all the things you're grateful for. Stay in your lane. Keep doing your stuff. And it'll all work out, I promise. I promise. All right, guys. Go get on the list. Get on the list. We have 3 people on the list right now. Monica, Zainab, and RP. Monica, what's your question? You are so welcome. Thank you for getting a reading. It's fun. Happy Friday. Hanging out. Oh yeah, I would definitely, based on everything I saw, I would definitely feel, if I was you, I would feel good. I would feel good about the situation. But yeah, you're going to still have to continue to be a little patient. Just a general. Okay, Monica, you got it. To get on the list, guys, it's $22.22 to either the Cash App or PayPal listed in the description. And then once you do, just shoot a little message in the chat to let me know that you did, and I'll get you added to the list. General for Monica. Yeah, but all in all, I mean, as full moons go, it wasn't, I don't look at it like, hold on, guys. I had a card that went really far. As full moons go, I don't look at it as like, oh, that was a terrible full moon just because, you know, it felt heavy and there was a lot of heavy energy that I was experiencing. But it was, what I would say about it is, it just wasn't what I expected. You know what I mean? It was not the type of full moon I expected. Oh, really? How old was it? What Scorpio reading was that? Yeah, guys, also, I am going to be putting up Zodiac readings soon. I'm just trying to get them, the time to get them all done. So be on the lookout. The Zodiac monthly, probably, maybe bi-monthly, Zodiac readings will be coming up very soon. 4 years ago. Wow. Was I on fire? Okay. So you have, foundationally, you have the Lovers coming in for you, Monica. This could represent a potential, you know, soulmate or even twin soul. This is Gemini energy. What it looks like to me, it's more of a practical reference, and it's about you balancing your you and this full moon in Leo that we just experienced. Speaking of which, that part of the experience that you're going through, as far as your true self. Relating to the Leo full moon for you, Monica, is about balancing your shadow self and your light, kind of recognizing that, we can't ever be always in the light or always depressed in the dark and sad. Whatever the dark represents for you, it's important to kind of experience the duality, experience the contrast, experience it at the same time too. So if something's happening in your life that feels really ishy and you don't like it and it sucks and it's painful, it's really important in that instance to also see the silver lining and let your light shine and focus on some things that are just the opposite. It's really happening for you right now in a big way. I would have to agree with that. Yeah. It feels strong because it doesn't feel like this is so much about another person. For you, this is definitely about you, and it's strong. You do have the... Oh, thank you, Michael. Let me get you on the list. Yay, Michael's on the list. You do have the Ten of Wands here, Monica. Again, full moon is present there. So if you did feel like a lot of us did, that heaviness and that burden, it's really just a sign that some things have to change, and it doesn't mean you're not changing. It's just kind of trying to push. I had the same thing, and I'm making a lot of good changes in my life. I'm going back to that purpose place, and I felt the same thing, that push, and it feels heavy. So just be aware of that's what it is. It's because of where you're at and what's happening. Balance too. You got the Two of Pentacles. That's about balance, and it's also about choices. You're feeling it? Yeah. It's also about choices, Monica. So for you, you're kind of coming upon a time where you're going to experience the need to make some choices, right? You're going to need to decide to choose between this and that. And if you don't know what you want, figure it out, because you're going to be very quickly at a place where you need to know what you want. Well, and that's fine. Libra, that's the sign of Libra is right here. That's another card you got that I hadn't gotten to yet, Justice. So the good thing is you're present here. Libra's present. It's a true reflection of you, the cards that came out on the reading, and what you're going through. Remember, every challenge is just an opportunity, okay? Because you have this Two of Pentacles that's about balance, but also about choosing. And then you've got the Devil. So there is sort of, Libra gang, Jane said, Libra gang, there is with the Devil card here, the reality that the heaviness, the Ten of Wands, all of these things are happening because there's a challenge and an opportunity for growth as the result of that challenge with the Justice card. So it's, you have to kind of go through this, kind of walk through the fire, walk on the hot coals in order to get back to this, to your Dharma, to your place of balance, to your reward. And you're going to do it. Just be aware of what's happening, seeking balance, meditating, being on your toes, and also taking time to have fun. Through all of the heavier that things have been, take time to laugh, take time to dance, take time to just be your authentic self. And you don't have to take, like a lot of people think they have to drink alcohol or use drugs or stuff like that to have fun and just dance and be happy. But I know you can find that inner child, that inner 8-year-old child, and comfort them and have a blast exploring without any of that stuff. It actually feels really good to do that. That feels good. So just have fun, be easy with yourself. The darkness that's coming in, it's part of the experience, and you're gonna roll right through it the more you just accept where you are. Michael Mass says, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right. Thank you, Monica. Thank you for getting a reading. I appreciate it. Zainab. Z. Hey, Z. Z is next. What's your question, my dear? Just messages from Spirit in general? And then, okay. Messages from Spirit. So Zainab, RP, and Michael is what I have on the list right now. If anyone else gets added, just let me know in the chat once you have sent over your love offering, and we'll get you on the list. Thank you. Messages from Spirit. Okay. What are the messages from Spirit for Zainab at this time? Okay. Ooh, wow, nice. Okay, I like. Wow, you're on a really beautiful path. I get these cards for you a lot, and it's because you're on the path to this beautiful experience. You've got the Two of Cups, right? The Ten of Cups, right? And then you're coming out as the Queen of Wands. So just briefly, if I just hold up these three cards and tell you what I'm really getting about them, this is, your path, and this is about your emotional fulfillment. Yes, there's other people in here. I'm not going to go deep into that right now because I can see for you, and there is like soulmate energy, all of this stuff. But what it is, Queen of Wands, it's about you stepping into your power. The Queen of Wands, you guys have probably heard me say this a million times if you've all heard me read cards before. The Queen of Wands is my favorite queen. She's assertive. Mel's is a Libra. All right, Libras. I'm getting overrun by Libras tonight. It's the Libra gang. Where are all my Virgos at? Just kidding. So here we go. Queen of Wands. She's the one that has the magic, and she's the one that's assertive. She's going to go after what she wants. She's on fire. She's on fire spiritually, right? She's spiritually awakened, right? That's how I view this card, or the Queen of Wands. Now, having said that, okay, that's how I view her. They want you to step into that. They want you to step into that power in order to actually see this appear in your physical world. You have to have the confidence and faith and step into that power, and you'll see this literally appear like magic in front of you, okay? Virgo moon, Libra here. BB Visions is Libra. Hey, BB Visions. Christina Renee is a Virgo moon. I like it. Valerie, you have some Virgo, don't you? Libra rising too. So yeah, but I mean, Zainab, this is the this is the way to this, is that empowered energy. And it's hard. I'll give credit. Like, it's hard to embrace and maintain that type of energy where you're super assertive and confident and pushing through to go after what you want. But the universe seems to believe you have that capability, that you have the authenticity, and the ability to get fulfilled, to bring in your fulfillment through being that Queen of Wands. There's a King of Swords hanging around here that came out in the reading. So if you're in any kind of a situationship with someone who has air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, just know that that energy is present in this, and that I don't know what else to say about it. There's a presence there. There's communication, and don't let anyone hold you back. That's in your immediate vicinity, in your world, 3D or otherwise. Don't let anyone hold you back, Zainab. All you have to do is trust with each step of confidence you take. But if you don't step confidently, then don't take the step. You have to do it in confidence. When you do it in confidence and in true knowing, then the red carpet rolls out before you. If you don't do it with confidence and in true knowing, it's going to blow up in your face. You always have to have the confidence of spirit and true knowing before you take those steps as the Queen of Wands. So why? What makes the Queen of Wands powerful? What gives her magic? Her connection to Source. Her connection to Source is what gives her magic and makes her powerful. It's that. So if you have that connection working, the world is your oyster, right? If you don't, then you're stuck. So work on that connection and on that confidence, and then step with truth and watch things just blow up around you. I'm serious, just blow up. Okay, thank you, Zainab. RP. RP, what's your question? I have RP and then Michael on the list. And that's it. I haven't even been on an hour. If anybody else wants to get on the list, it's open. It's $22.22. And you are welcome to send it over and get on the list. And I will be happy to read for you. Otherwise, I guess we'll hang for a few more minutes after I finish, and then we'll wrap it up. RP said, did my ex-husband know that I got justice for our son? to believe, wait. Did my ex-husband know that I got justice for our son too before he did? From what C did to our son. Oh, okay, yes, Giselle, I'll do you after Michael. Sorry about that. Ex-husband know that I got justice for our son too before he did. Okay, let me see. Does RP's husband know she got justice for their son before he did? For what C did? Before he did to what C did? Does RP know? Okay. Here's the thing that I'm not sure what this means exactly. I mean, I know what the cards mean, but I'm not sure how it translates to your question. I will ask you this before I go on. Did you have the understanding that your husband was seeking that justice partly for you at the time? Like, although now he may know that Christina Renee, thank you. We'll get you on the list. Although now he may know that you, for example, got your justice. At the time he's seeking justice, was he doing it not just for himself, but also for you? Can you tell me that? Answer that for me. Christina Renee. My son was raped. He got the justice for my son. But you said you got justice before he did. And you wanted to know if he knew that you got justice first, right? That's what your question was, right? Or did I not understand it? Because what I'm getting is with the Temperance card here and the Star card, these are the two majors. Ah, okay. So with Temperance and the Star, these are the two majors. What I was getting about it for you is that his purpose for seeking justice wasn't just for himself, it was for you also. He was doing it for both of you. Does that make sense? So at the time, I don't know if he did. I don't think at the time he necessarily knew, right? I'm thinking he's starting to recognize or realize. Like it's something that's either dawning on him or he's realizing. Because you do have this Ace of Pentacles coming in, and I feel like pretty certain that that's the piece. Oh my God, wow. What? Tell me. That's the piece. That Ace of Pentacles is the piece coming in of valuable information, or it's not even valuable information. You know what it is? It's knowing. It's an inner knowing. So he is really not just learning, he's opening up to magic, to the reality of what is that so many people have their eyes kind of closed and their head down to. He's opening up to it. He's opening up to that same magic that you practice and understanding spirituality and what real spirituality is. The powerful kind of spirituality that is able to heal us, right? This is, that's temperance. Temperance is about, it's the recipe of magic and spirituality, and it's about the timing of things. And so that being in the foundation, yeah, I don't think he did realize at first. I think he was seeking the justice for both of you. And I think then the awareness came in. And also with the Star card in here crowning it, it's like the awareness came in, and then it also, something is opening him up emotionally again. So he's not, it's like it's allowing his bitterness to roll away. I don't know if yours has left. That's between you and Spirit. But I would say for the husband, it's something has allowed the heaviness and the bitterness to start to roll away. And that's a really good thing. Listen, and his energy is like excited and youthful, because spiritually he's nowhere near where you are, but he's got Knight of Wands. So it's very like, it's interesting to me. It's very, Joan, oh my God, Joni's here. You guys, look who's here. It's Joan O'Driscoll. Everybody say hey to Joan and welcome her. Happy Friday, Joan. So yeah. Oh wow, this is deep from what happened between us. That's pretty much what I got. And for whatever parts came out that you needed to hear, I'm glad that you got to hear them. But yeah, I think that there was a change in there somewhere down along the way. Thank you, RP. Okay, so I have Michael, Giselle, and Christina Renee is all I've got on the list. Just a couple of you. Michael, what's your question? Joni, I'm so glad you're here. Joni. I need to text you, Joni. Despite opportunities presenting, feeling directionless when it comes to the next stage of development in my career. How was the full moon for you, Michael? We were talking about it earlier. Like, for a lot of us, it felt kind of heavy. Granted, I just recently went through a breakup, so that would, but I think it was a general feeling, though. You know, I think a lot of people felt the heaviness of it. Intense, yeah. Okay, Joan. So you're wanting to kind of get some guidance about the next stage of your career, right, Michael? Guidance regarding the next step or stage. Christina Renee said heavy for sure. Hey, don't slap me. That card just literally slapped me. And what is that? I saw something flip. Three of Swords, I think. I don't even know what card that is. This Devious Moon Tarot is cray-cray, but I love it. It's fun. It's a fun deck. I got this in New Orleans. I was in New Orleans to officiate my sister's wedding. That was a nice trip. It was a nice trip. All right. And she gave me these cards, and they're very, very interesting. I like them, but they're crazy. Okay. Well, I'm telling you, I think you have two options here that are both very viable, but you need to listen to your deepest desires and intuition, because you've got the Lovers here, Major Arcana. Lovers, Major Arcana. Okay. So this for you is about, I know the Lovers, may not make sense, but I promise this is what it's about. The Lovers for you is about choosing. You have two very viable choices, and you need to choose what feels more aligned with your path. Okay. And either way, you've got Ten of Pentacles is an outcome. So, financially, materially, you're going to be great in any event. Ten of Pentacles is your outcome. So I'm like, boy, take us on vacation, But no, I mean, this is good. You have the moon, though, as a guidance factor and crowning, and it's crowning the Queen of Wands. Everything I just said to Zainab about the Queen of Wands, that applies to you here too. It's like, it's that your guidance is to take time to truly feel what feels right for you. And then the minute you feel into it and you know it, don't question it. Step with confidence into that thing, that place, that new power of knowing, because it's all right here, and it's saying you're going to be really blessed with abundance. Abundance falling into your lap, but you have to choose. You have to choose wisely through your knowing. That's that. I like that. Foundation, you have the Four of Wands, right? Opportunity knocks. Opportunity knocks, my friend. Thank you, Michael. I didn't realize I was doing that, but I'm glad that worked out for you. Don't you love it when that happens? Spirit is good. Spirit is good. Okay, Giselle, you want to throw a question up? Sorry about the delay, Giselle. Giselle. So I have Giselle and then Christina Renee. Giselle and Christina Renee. If anyone else wants to get a question in, now is the time. Go get on the list. Go get on the list while the getting is good. Valerie, yay, Valerie's on the list. How is Damien and I going? Wait, what? Oh, Libra Moon, for sure, Michael. I could see that because you're like, how is Damien and I? Okay, so you want to know how things are going, what's going to happen, like what's happening, or what's the guidance and advice with you and Damien? Is that what I'm getting from that? I think I either didn't understand the question, or I'm reading it wrong, or it's something's just not. Hold on one sec. It's a little. The wording is tricky. Usually, if there's a letter off or added or something by accident, I can figure it out. But that one's kind of tricking me a little bit. That's right. Okay, so you just want to know like guidance, whatever. I got it. Show me the outlook and guidance regarding Giselle and Damien. Outlook and guidance regarding Giselle and Damien. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, I like this. So, yeah, this is a really interesting thing here. I don't know where you guys are right now. I can feel you come from very different energies in some ways. Both Leos, that's interesting. How was the full moon for you guys? What you're presenting as in the reading here is Queen of Swords. So you're presenting with air energy, which can mean like that you may have a lot of ideas about things or have a lot of thought, overthinking going on. And Damien presents as earth energy, which is much more sort of slow to move, slow to change, that type of thing. So it's stubborn sometimes. So that could be interesting, even though you're both Leos. If he presents with that sometimes and you're presenting with air, the potential for issues. Now, the connection is strong though. In the foundation, you have the Six of Pentacles, right? So there is a need for balancing the connection. You guys, it is a good connection. It's strong. The potential is good, and I'll get to that in a minute. But right now, you need to focus on balancing the connection, balancing the energies. If one person's giving more than the other, that can't go on for too long, and two people will be happy. But yeah, the future looks really bright for you guys. You have the Nine of Cups, which is, there's the genie in a bottle granting wishes. The Nine of Cups is like wishes, and it's abundance, just abundance flowing in. And then you've also got the Ten of Cups, right? The utmost in happiness, a happy family, togetherness. So yeah, the potential is there for you two to find a lot of happiness and long term. But yeah, I want you to work on balance in the relationship. With this card specifically being in the foundation, I'd really like to see you work on balance in the relationship for both of you guys, and that will be the thing that really helps to guarantee. It's like your insurance policy. Balance, look at balance as your insurance policy for the relationship to be stealth and healthy. Stealthy and healthy. Hey, I made a rhyme. Y'all didn't know I was that smart, did you? Okay, Christina Renee. Thank you, Giselle. Christina Renee. What is your question, Christina? You're welcome, Giselle. Thank you. So I've got Christina Renee and then Val. You're up after that. Thank you for your time tonight. You're so welcome. Any messages from Spirit? Okay, thank you. And thank you for getting a reading. I appreciate it. I might do tomorrow some other type of thing tomorrow. Oh, I'm going to be, another thing, guys, we're doing Valentine's Day specials. So I'll put something up tomorrow maybe about that. All day today and through the weekend, I'm offering 2-for-1s just because I've just come back. where readings are 2 for 1. Like any reading you buy, it's 2 for 1 because I need to make some money because I haven't been working that much for a while. But I'm also going to offer something different for Valentine's Day, and I haven't completely worked it out. I just got the idea from, I think, Julian, it was you and I talking. So I'm going to think about that later tonight and tomorrow. But yeah, if you want to get a full reading, 2 for 1, they're available right now. Limited time. Some messages from Spirit for Christina Renee. Messages from Spirit for Christina Renee. Whoa. So the message from your guides, Christina Renee, is that they want to slap me in the face, apparently. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't slap me. I'm nice. Well, most of the time. We got a love reading. Christina Renee got a love reading. Love it when the ray of light comes, fam comes through. Yes, me too. All the fam is here. Well, most of the fam is here. Joni popping in really made it nice because she was not even expected. I didn't even see her she came in because she came in late and unexpectedly. That was really good. Okay, so you got a love reading, Christina. You have something good here. In your foundation, you have the Three of Pentacles, which suggests that you are at the earlier beginning stages of building a relationship. There's going to be a relationship happening or building. I don't know if you already are. I don't know if you already are or if that's sort of your imminent future. If you're not already, it's happening. Like it's there. You're about to start building a relationship with someone. You have the Lovers card, could be Gemini energy. You have the Two of Cups. That's soulmate, face-to-face, a lot of mirroring signs and synchronicities. Six of Cups, this is also soulmate energy, and it's like this person feels familial, childlike connection, very, very strong. Yeah, like this is really good. You have Three of Cups came out, which is, celebration, coming together, reuniting, being, there's a lot of that energy here. All of this coming out together, again, speaks to me of like the pathway of a really nice relationship happening. Now, you do have the Five of Wands here crowning everything. So I think what's happening here is they're saying wherever you are on this stage, whether you're still manifesting this new person in the relationship or it's an old person you're manifesting back, or you're in the relationship, whatever stage you're at, this is saying it's really important for you to work on clearing obstacles, clearing blockages, clearing those things that cause us to get like this. I mean, there it is. All that conflict needs to be cleared out. And it's internal and external conflict because the moon is present there. So that's internal, but it's also, they're fighting. It's external. So it's every type of conflict, and it exists within the connection. So it exists within you and within whoever this person may be. So you may get together in order to be getting together in order to help bring up to the surface conflicts and heal them, right? I know, like the relationship that I am on a break from right now, it's beautiful, love each other, everything. But I also know, I know from experience of this, we came into each other's lives to, yes, love one another, have a beautiful love, but also to trigger deep things within each other, deep insecurities, and bring things up for transmutation, right? And I know that to my gut. That's what this is. That's what this is. Okay. So the best thing that you can do is try to deal with any of those things that are within you as soon as possible, ahead of time, whatever, to get moving. But yeah, it looks really good. The future is bright, super bright. Michael said, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. All right. All right. Guys, next is Valerie. Valerie is next. Right now, feeling it too. Yes, I love it. I mean, listen, manifest away, work on the blockages, work on the inner demons that we all have that we need to heal, healing the inner child, protecting the inner child, and then you know what? Manifest your best. You are most welcome. Thank you so much. Valerie, do you want to did Valerie already put a question up? What's your question, Val? Ask a question, any question. All right, is anyone else getting on the list? I think Valerie's the last one right now. So if no one else wants to get on the list, Then we will close down the questions section of this, and I'll wrap it up after Val. Oh, someone did just get on the list. Yay! We get to keep going. Yay! Delilah is on the list after Val. Got Valerie and then Delilah. So we're going to hang out a little while, at least a few more. And if anybody else wants to get on the list, we'll keep hanging out. The possibility of needing to move to have support with dealing with my husband's coming up again. Yeah. Yep. Okay. All right. Let's see. Hello, Diane. Nice to see you. Welcome on in. Good to see you. What's the guidance for Valerie regarding the potential need to move? Oh. Look, don't slap me in the face, card. Those cards are coming out strong. It looks like you haven't decided yet for sure because everything seems up in the air here. You've got the Two of Pentacles. You got the Two of Pentacles here. These cards slap. Yeah, they do slap. You got the Two of Pentacles here, Valerie, and also the Moon card. I know that probably, yeah. Four of Swords, too. So the Four of Swords, it's like partly the need for a potential move is because you need to be somewhere else where you can heal better, too, where you can heal. And the situation you're in is it's not conducive to taking care and allowing you to heal. Yeah. Well, I hear you for sure. So it's kind of what to do. But look, you've got the Hierophant here in the foundation. Hierophant in the foundation. So yeah, Diane, if you want to get on the list, it's 2222. 22.22. And you can send it to Cash App or PayPal. Either one is, they're in the description of the video. Or if somebody wants to put it in the chat, I can put it in if nobody else can. Yeah, Hierophant is here. This being in your foundation, it's like, I think you're going to have to move. I think that's where it's heading to, or at least temporarily, or move someone in with you. But the Hierophant is here. It's part of the path. It's almost like a decided part of the path. If that makes sense. I know that like what you truly want just isn't going to happen. There's not what you would truly like, that's off the table already at this point. But with the Two of Pentacles, either way, you're going to be fine. Everything's going to work out. You have the Lover's card here. Again, this Lover's energy tonight for a lot of people, it's not speaking to me so much about relationship as about ourselves and about our duality and about embracing, the light and the shadow and not trying to overcome one for the other, Yeah, there's going to be some kind of movement or change. I don't know that it's necessarily you guys moving, though. Again, I feel like some kind of movement or change, but maybe someone coming there. I don't know why it feels like it feels, and when I look at this, like someone might come there to you guys instead of the opposite where you're moving somewhere else. But ultimately, a change has to happen. So if that can't happen, you may have to just go ahead and move. And it is, just know, it is part of your destined path, even if your heart of hearts and secret self is completely torn about it and not sure what to do. It still is a big part. It feels like it's one of those things that's as close to written in stone as anything could be about your path right now. So I have to say that and give you a lot of love and encouragement and support having that be the case, right? I wish you the best with this. You know that. All right. Thank you, Valerie. Next, Delilah. Delilah. Miss Delilah Fernandez. I just got Mayra on the list. Mayra, are you here? Mayra C. I got you added to the list if you're here, Mayra. You'll be right after Delilah. And then anyone else, if you send a payment to get on the list, just let me know in the chat and I'll get you added. Delilah said, I'm a Pisces. My birthday is 3/15. Most important message from Spirit, please. Okay, you got it. It's the most important message from Spirit for Delilah. Pisces, Delilah. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Hold on, my dear. Delilah, Spirit wants you to free yourself from something. You've got the Eight of Swords in your foundation. As you can see, this is someone like trapped up in a tower. They can't get free. Your deepest desires are being blocked off, not accessible to you, and you're being taken advantage of. It's making you feel exposed. Chandra, thank you for being here. Good night. Have a good night, sweetheart. I'll talk to you probably tomorrow or Sunday, okay? I want to talk some more about your idea. So thank you. Smooches. Delilah, you're trapped. You've got yourself trapped or feeling trapped, but it's self-imposed. So it's something that you have control over. So if you're feeling trapped right now, just know it's something you can actually do something about. The universe is saying you can. You've got this major arcana coming out, the Fool, an opportunity to take a leap of faith into a new direction, okay? Oh, great. Thanks, Diane. I'm going to add you to the list. So after Delilah, I have Mayra and Diane. So just be ready, guys, when I call on you to put your question up. And anyone else who wants to get on there, it's going to stay open until the last person's got what they need. Yeah, the Fool, major arcana. There's an opportunity for you to leave whatever this prison is, whether this is a mind prison, whether it's a physical prison, whether it's a spiritual prison. It's rolling, right, Michael? It's because you came in. Michael, you know it's because of you. I'm just kidding. Well, maybe it is. But yeah, it's an opportunity to escape in whatever way, whatever that is, right? So the universe is backing you and giving you that look. And it's even saying that's what you want. It's saying that's what you want. You want to walk away from whatever is not serving you, or maybe did. These aren't working for me.